The salvage ship Meridian's Hope drifted through the debris field of what had once been a Corinthian battlecruiser. Jennifer Cross, the ship's chief medical officer, watched the scanner readings with practiced efficiency while her co-pilot Alex Martinez navigated through the twisted metal fragments. Another one of their honorable battles, Alex muttered, his jaw tight. 3 years working salvage in the outer territories had taught them both the ugly truth about the so-called civilized Galactic Council. When their soldiers fell, they were simply ... discarded. Wait. Jennifer leaned forward, her hand hovering over the bioscanner. I'm picking up a life sign. Faint, but it's there. Alex's eyes widened. Impossible. This wreck is 2 weeks old. Nothing survives that long and hard vacuum without it's not in vacuum. There's a sealed compartment in the lower decks. Jennifer's fingers flew across the controls. Alex, whatever it is, it's dying. We have maybe an hour. They exchanged a look. This wasn't the first time they'd found survivors abandoned by the Council races. The Corinthians, the Vexillons, the Theridian Collective, they all shared the same cold philosophy. The wounded were burdens, liabilities to be cut loose. Resources were for the strong, not the fallen. Humanity had been shocked when they first encountered this practice, horrified, and ultimately, defiant. Bring us in, Jennifer said quietly. I'll prep the med B. 20 minutes later, Alex forced open the warped door to the sealed compartment. The emergency lights cast everything in a sickly red glow. The smell hit him first, blood, old and new, mixed with something wild and musky. Then he saw it. The creature was massive, even crumpled in the corner as it was. 7 feet of muscle and fur, a lichenoid warrior from the Fenris colonies. Alex had seen pictures, but never in person. They were rare, expensive troops, genetically modified soldiers that the Council races hired for the dirtiest work, then disposed of like broken equipment. This one's grey fur was matted with dried blood. Its left leg was twisted at an unnatural angle, and a massive wound across its ribs still seeped. The creature's eyes, amber and far too intelligent, tracked Alex's movement. One ear twitched. A low growl rumbled in its chest. Easy, Alex said softly, raising his hands. We're not here to hurt you. The lichenoid's lips pulled back, revealing fangs the length of daggers. It didn't believe him. Why would it? In its experience, every species in the galaxy saw it as a tool, a weapon, nothing more. Alex, how bad is it? Jennifer's voice crackled through his calm. Bad. Multiple injuries, severe trauma, and it's conscious. Scared. Can you sedate it? Alex looked at the creature's eyes, at the pain there, the betrayal, the resignation. I don't think I should, Jen. I think it needs to trust us first. He slowly lowered himself to sit on the floor, just out of reach. The lichenoid watched him with predatory focus. Your pack left you, Alex said quietly. The Corinthians who commanded you, they sealed this door and left you to die. I've seen them do it before. They call it tactical necessity. They say there's no honor in saving the dying. He paused. We're human. We're new to this whole galactic community thing, and we think that's the biggest load of shit we've ever heard. The growling stopped. The creature's head tilted slightly. My name's Alex. My partner Jennifer is a doctor, a healer. The best I've ever known. We've pulled 17 tactical casualties out of wrecks like this in the last year. Saved 16 of them. His voice caught. We didn't get to the 17th fast enough. He slowly reached into his pack and pulled out a water container. The lichenoid's nostrils flared. I'm going to roll this to you. You must be so damn thirsty. Alex pushed the container across the floor. It stopped inches from the creature's clawed hand. For a long moment, nothing happened. Then, slowly, the lichenoid reached for it. It drank deeply, never taking its eyes off Alex. Good now. I need you to trust me enough to let Jennifer help you, because that leg is infected, and that wound is killing you. And if you die here, after surviving for 2 weeks because you're tougher than any of those council bastards ever gave you credit for, well, that would really piss me off. Something that might have been a laugher, a cough escaped the creature's throat. Can you walk? Even a little. The lichenoid shifted, tried to stand, and collapsed with a whimper that sounded heartbreakingly vulnerable coming from such a massive predator. Alex activated his calm. Jen, bring the hover and prep for surgery. We're bringing them home. 3 hours later, Jennifer peeled off her surgical gloves and stepped out of the medbay. Alex stood immediately, the legs set. The wound is closed and sterilized. I've administered broad-spectrum antibiotics and accelerated healing serum. She smiled tiredly. Our patient is stable, sleeping now. Alex exhaled in relief. Will they recover fully, given time and proper care? Yes, though they'll need physical therapy for that leg. Jennifer's expression softened. Alex, When they realized I was actually trying to heal them, not euthanize them or harvest their combat enhancements, they started crying. Just ... silent tears running down their face. Alex felt something hard and angry settle in his chest. The council racers would rather let their soldiers die than show a moment of compassion. Then they're fools, Jennifer said firmly. Because I've read the Lycanoid physiology reports. They bond intensely with those who show them genuine care. The council treats them as disposable weapons. We treat them as people. She met his eyes. I think we just made humanity's most loyal friend. Weeks later, as the Lycanoid who finally shared her name was Kara took her first unassisted steps on her healed leg, she looked at Jennifer and Alex with something like wonder. She asked, her voice rough from disuse, "Why save enemy soldier?" Jennifer smiled. "Because you're not our enemy. You never were. You're someone who needed help." Alex nodded. "And on Earth, we have this saying, leave no one behind. We take that seriously." Kara's ears flattened with emotion. Pack abandoned Kara. Council racers abandoned or wounded. Is their way. Well, Jennifer said gently, it's not the human way. Never has been, never will be. And as word spread through the salvage routes and refugee stations, as more abandoned soldiers and discarded warriors heard about the humans who saved rather than discarded the fallen, something began to change in the outer territories. Humanity, it seemed, was teaching the galaxy an old lesson. True strength isn't measured in how you treat the powerful, but in how you treat the powerless. The Galactic Council would learn this truth, whether they wanted to or not.